This is going to be a 15-minute beginner stretch routine for people who work at a desk. So go ahead and grab your favorite yoga mat and let's get on the floor and get ready. This is meant to be a follow-along routine, so it's a good video to add to a playlist and return to daily. All right, so let's sit cross-legged on the floor and get comfortable. And whenever you're comfortable, raise your left hand, put it behind your back, across your back to your right butt cheek. Yep, I said butt cheek. And go ahead and tilt your head to the right. This is going to create a nice deep stretch in the left side of your neck here. Now, the muscles in your neck that are stretching are mostly the upper trap as well as the sternocleidomastoid. And if you want to deepen that stretch of the SCM, raise the chin up towards the ceiling as your head is tilted. That'll deepen the stretch of the SCM. And for those of you who don't know, the sternocleidomastoid, or SCM, is what connects your jaw to your chest and shoulder. So if you have any kind of jaw pain, maybe tightness in the jaws, especially when you wake up in the morning, maybe TMJ, then this stretch, especially raising the chin up as your head is tilted, is going to really benefit you a lot. Now, the other stretches we do in this routine will use PNF, which stands for proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, which is just fancy for saying we're going to contract a muscle and then relax it to deepen the stretch, right? But not this one. And we are done. That is 1 minute. We did 1 minute on the left side. So now we're going to do the opposite side. So when you feel ready, raise your right hand, put it across your back to your left butt cheek, and now you're going to tilt your head to the left. And that's going to create a nice deep stretch in the right side of your neck. Again, you should feel this in the upper trap, sternocleidomastoid, and if you want, you can raise your chin up towards the ceiling to deepen the SCM stretch. Make sure you do it carefully, all right? If you have a tight SCM, you want to gently raise it up. Another thing you can do, and I do this quite often when I stretch my neck, is you can open your mouth. Just open it kind of wide, and that will further stretch the muscles around your jaw, even in your cheeks and everything. So it just deepens this whole stretch. Again, we're not going to do any muscle contractions. We're not using PNF for this one. But honestly, the muscles of the neck, especially the SCM and the upper traps, can be very tight in people who do a lot of sitting. So that's why I've included this. And it's just a nice way to start off the stretch routine. All right, and we're closing in on 1 minute on this side. And we are done. So go ahead and come out of this. And when you feel ready, stand up and we're going to get ready for the next stretch. You're going to need a low object for the next one. Okay, I'm going to use this parallel here in front of me, but you could use a couch, an ottoman, a coffee table, the bottom step of your staircase. Anything that's a foot or two off the ground should be good. You're going to put your hands on it, scoot the hips back as you're in a kneeling position, put the thumbs up. And as you can see here, your arms are extended overhead. You're just going to let your head and torso sink down between your arms. And slowly, as you relax into this stretch, you're going to drop further and further down, the head and torso. Now, this is a lat stretch. Okay, the lats are in your back. And we're going to do a PNF style muscle contraction. So what you're going to do is press the hands and wrists down into the object starting now. Press down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. What that did is it just engaged your lats and for 5 seconds, and then you relax them. And now you should feel that you can sink just a millimeter or two deeper, right? By contracting the muscle, you have created more relaxation after the release. And now let's press down again, starting now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. And then there you go. Now you're releasing that muscle contraction. Feel your head and torso sinking just another millimeter or two deeper into the stretch. And we have just a few more seconds and we will be done with this stretch in 3, 2, 1. And now come out of it. You're going to use the same object. I am using the parallel like I was just using, but now we're going to stretch the pecs, all right, the muscles of the chest. So have the object to your right, and then you're going to extend your right arm in a prone kneeling position like I'm in. And with your right arm extended, hand and wrist on the object, just let your torso sink down. This is very similar to the lat stretch, except our arm is abducted out to the side to stretch the pecs. And again, we can press our hand and wrist down into the object to create a muscle contraction, this time in the pecs. And we're about to do that, so get ready for the PNF contraction in 3, 2, 1, go. Press down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. And now as you relax that muscle, the pec, you should feel that you can sink down just a little bit more. And now let's do that again. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, and press down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And now relax further down into the stretch for the last 15 seconds until we reach the 1 minute mark. All right, and we are closing in on that in 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Now go ahead and switch sides. So we just did the right side. Now it'll be left arm extended. I'm putting my left hand on the parallel and then lowering down in that prone kneeling position. Little tip, if you rotate your torso opposite of the extended arm, so to the right in this case, you will deepen the stretch even more. All right, but we're going to get ready for that first muscle contraction. So get ready for that. Remember, we are going to press the hand and wrist down against the object to create a contraction in the pecs. And ready, 3, 2, 1, press down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And now you've released that muscle contraction. Feel your torso sinking a little more down for a deeper chest stretch. And here we go again. Press down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and sink deeper into this stretch. Remember, you can rotate to your right to deepen the stretch even more. And these are the final seconds of this stretch. All right, for the next one, pause it if you need to. You need to get up into a kneeling position. It's a half kneeling position. Notice my left thigh is vertical. It's perpendicular to the floor. And then my right leg is straight out, bent at the knee in front of me. And what we're going to do is, kneeling on that one leg, that one knee, we're going to lean forward, keeping the torso upright, head looking straight ahead, and just sort of lean forward. You're leaning into a lunge. And what this is going to do is stretch the hip flexor muscles, which is a group of muscles along the inner thigh of the leg you're kneeling on and the side of your abdomen. Now gently press the knee into the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. And now relax, and you'll notice that you can sink just a little more forward into this lunge position. And we're going to do that again, right? Pressing the knee down gently creates a muscle contraction in the hip flexors. So here we go again. Press the knee down into the ground for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release. And now relax further into this stretch. And this will be the final 15 seconds. I want to mention, guys, that you should put this video into a playlist and return to it daily, once or even twice a day. Morning and evening would be ideal because we're only stretching 1 minute per side, all right? Now let's go ahead and get on our right knee. So we'll be in the same position, only it's the right knee that's down. Left leg is bent at 90 degrees in front of us. And once you get into that position, and I'm still getting situated here, so left leg is bent straight ahead. Now go ahead and start leaning forward into that lunge position. We're going to stretch the right side hip flexors. And as we sink deeper into this stretch, getting ready for the first muscle contraction by pressing the knee gently down into the ground, I just want to mention, guys, that if you like this follow-along style of video, I can do it for stretching, I can do it for calisthenics, I can do it for primal movement, whatever you want, just let me know. And here we go, get ready and press down with the knee, okay? 3, 2, 1, release. And now relax further forward into this lunge position. We're going to do it again in about 12 more seconds, all right? So relax further in, get ready. Pretty soon we're going to push down again, knee into the ground in 3, 2, 1, and go ahead, press down with the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And now sink deeper into the stretch. This will be the last 15 seconds or so. So keep sinking deeper. But just know that when this is done, we'll be getting up and we'll be doing a quad stretch next. All right, so we'll be getting up into a standing position and we are done. Go ahead and stand up. Find something to use like a chair or a table or something to put your hand on. I didn't have a chair or anything, so I'm going to use this cabinet right next to me. I'm going to put my right hand on the cabinet. I'm going to raise my left foot up and bring it up to my left butt cheek. There I go saying butt cheek again. I don't know what's wrong with me. And you want to just squeeze your leg into flexion, all right? So you want knee flexion here, bringing the heel to the butt. And just the closer the heel gets to your butt, then the deeper this stretch is on the quads. And for the muscle contraction, you're going to pull your foot down and resist it with the hand holding it. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Pull the foot down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. And now relax. Feel that heel come even closer to your butt. All right, you're sinking deeper into the stretch thanks to that PNF muscle contraction. Pretty awesome how that works, right? I'm glad you agree. So that's why we're going to do it again. So get ready and I'll count down. 3, 2, 1. Pull the foot down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And now feel that you can pull that heel even closer to your butt, maybe even dig it into your butt cheek. Man, I just keep saying butt cheek, don't I? All right, so we're going to relax even further into the stretch, and then we're going to switch sides, and we're going to do our right side. All right, so go ahead and switch. So now this means I'm going to be holding on to the cabinet with my left hand. I'm going to raise the right foot back, grab onto it with my right hand, and then pull that right heel up to my butt. And going to use this first opportunity to just sort of statically stretch and let it sink further and further into the stretch before we do the first muscle contraction. All right, so continue holding it. And remember what you're going to do is you're going to pull that right foot down, resist with your right hand in 3, 2, 1, and go. Pull down. So that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Now you should be able to pull that right foot even further up. Heel to the butt, or the best you can do. Feel a deep stretch in the quads. And here we go again. Pull down with the right foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And now just pull that right heel as far as you can upwards. And we have about 10 more seconds of this, and then we're going to come out of it and get into our last stretch on the floor, which is a hamstring stretch. And there you go. Go ahead and drop that right foot down to the floor, and let's get down on the floor for our hamstrings. So notice my left leg is fully extended out in front of me. My right leg is tucked, right foot resting against the left thigh. And now keeping your torso as straight as you can, just sort of lean forward. You should start to feel a stretch in the hamstrings if you're tight. And then go ahead and just carefully sink forward, reaching for your toes. See if you can touch your toes as you slowly lean forward in this position. Now, as we are relaxing further and further into this stretch, reaching for our toes, what we're going to do for the PNF contraction is press the heel down into the floor using our hamstrings. All right, so ready? In 3, 2, 1, press the heel down into the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. And now go ahead and sink a little more forward. Feel your hamstrings stretch a little bit more, just a millimeter more as you relax into the stretch. And we're going to do it again, all right? So I know it's kind of hard. It's difficult to push that heel down when your leg is so straight, but go ahead and do the best you can, all right? In 3, 2, 1, press the heel down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And now sink even further into this, getting the most out of this stretch of your left hamstring. All right, and then we're going to switch sides to the right side, and that will be our last stretch of this routine. All right, and here we go. We are done with the left side, so go ahead and switch. Right leg extended, left leg is bent with your left foot against the right thigh. Again, what we're going to do is just sort of lean forward, reaching for those toes of the right foot. And don't feel bad if you can't touch your toes in this position. If you've been working for years at a desk, Trust me, I know from experience, it can really tighten your hamstrings. Now let's get ready for that first muscle contraction. Pressing the heel down in 3, 2, 1, go. Press the heel down into the floor, and 3, 2, 1, relax. And now go ahead and just sort of relax and sink further into the stretch. We got one more muscle contraction. Remember to do the best you can. I know it's difficult when your leg is straight to press the heel down, but do your best. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Press down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. And now just about 15 more seconds, guys. 15 more seconds or less. Just lean forward, stretch that right hamstring. And here we go, almost there. And relax. Congrats, you are done with the whole routine. And one more thing I want to share is just try to get into spinal extension at some point throughout the day, because we spend way too much time in spinal flexion. You can even work at your laptop in extension like I'm doing here. All right, I hope this video helped you. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Talk to you then.